Hello everyone, it's Ben Frenzy and welcome to my first top 10 video. Yeah, that's right, this is my first top 10 video, and today I'm going to be doing a top 10 on the 10 LEGO Star Wars sets I want to get this year. For this list, I'm not just going to be talking about sets coming out this year in 2020, but other sets as well. Some new and still in stores, but some retired, but not too old. But anyways, this is it. This is my first top 10, and it's not going to be perfect. Some pictures are a bit cut off, and some don't exactly fit the screen, so sorry about that. But anyways, let's get started. So before we get to the official top 10, I wanted to do two honorable mentions. The first one is for the current Luke's land speeder, and I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, really, a Luke's land speeder? Because you probably don't have 50 of those, and I don't, because if you are new to the channel, I have gotten my first Star Wars sets in 8 years, and although I did have a Luke's land speeder several years ago, it is destroyed. Also, this one is much more accurate, and the minifigures are good too. I really like the Jawa. I'm going to try to get as many of those as possible, and not too much to say about it. That's why it's an honorable mention. Just going to also add, I'm not looking forward to putting on all of those stickers. And the second and last honorable mention is Yoda's Hut, which this one, I think, just retired, and it's around $40-50 on eBay. I mean, minifigures are good, but I really like the play features on this set, particularly the rope swing one. Okay, so now we're starting at number 10, and that is Obi Wan's Hut. So this one I'm not too excited about the actual build. I mean, it's cool and I like it, and it's cheap, much better than Luke's land speeder 2, and the minifigures are what I'm really interested in. Since I'm rebuilding a LEGO Star Wars collection from scratch, I don't really have a Luke or old Obi-Wan figure yet, and R2-D2 also looks really cool, and I really like that Tusken Raider. I can't wait to get a couple of those. Now stepping it up just a bit at number 9 is the Darth Vader transformation set, which also recently retired. Set, actually, surprisingly, it's not the minifigures that really want, though the minifigures are great, I really like them, but it's actually the transformation feature, and the side feature with where you destroy the stuff is cool too. The droids are guest figures, they're also cool, but yeah, this one, unlike Obi Wan's Hut, it's not just the minifigures, but the actual build that interests me too, so that's why it got a higher spot. Okay, so Rogue One was kind of a really dull movie to me. I did not like it, but this Rogue One Y-Wing is awesome, and that is why it's getting number 8, because it's really cool. I like the bombing function and spring load shooters, supply cart thing, and that Moroff figure is really cool. I really like that. Don't really care too much about the other minifigures though, and this one isn't higher up because there are a whole bunch of better vehicles coming up with better minifigures in this set rather than just one really good one. So coming out this year is another AT-AT, and even with all my destroyed Star Wars sets from several years ago, I never got one of these, and I can't wait to get one. The minifigures are cool, particularly the Snow Troopers, and this is just a really solid build. There's a bunch of features. I actually recently made a video about it if you want to check that out. You can just transport a lot of Imperial troops in this, and can store the Snow Speeder. There's a Snow Speeder included in this set. So overall, really cool. It's just the price that will maybe prevent me from getting it this year. Alright, so I think we're at number 6 now, and the Rise of Skywalker Millennium Falcon is going to take this spot. Minifigures is not the greatest. I mean, one I'm looking forward to the most is Chewbacca, because disappointing as it is, I don't have a Chewbacca figure yet. But anyways, this Millennium Falcon is cool. It's probably the most iconic Star Wars ship. It's not my favorite to beat it to me, but we'll see those in a second. But this is just great. It has a whole bunch of features and space to store minifigures, and it's probably going to be a really fun build. I can't wait to get this set. So I had trouble figuring out of my two favorite Star Wars vehicles in the Star Wars universe which one I was going to put behind, since I like them both the same. But I decided to put the slave one behind, and I'll talk about why in the next entry. But set is really nice. I want to get some older slave ones too. That's probably not happening this year. I like this one has a handlebar and the spring-loaded shooters are cool. The minifigures, whatever. I mean, Boba Fett would have been awesome, and the carbonite piece probably would have too, but I have the carbon freezing chamber set, so I'll just be getting like duplicates, or Boba Fett's probably a bit different. But yeah, and the other figures don't really interest me, and that 20th anniversary Leia, I just don't need it. I don't really care for it either. So for number 4, I have my other first favorite Star Wars vehicle, which is the Sandcrawler. And this is just the worst version of the Sandcrawler Lego has made compared to 2005's and 2000, or well, I don't know what year, but the UCS one. But yeah, this is a Sandcrawler to me, and this considering that I don't have the other Sandcrawlers yet. I want to get both of them, especially since there's not a whole abundance of Lego Sandcrawlers. But anyways, this one, getting the worst one is probably a good thing, since it won't be as disappointing. Funny enough, I picked this set over the other one for the minifigures, which is funny because this set has such a bad group of minifigures, especially compared to the other Sandcrawler sets. But that also a little bit of like the playability of this Sandcrawler and how it was better than the slave one also kind of bumped it up higher as well. So number 3 is the Tantive Force set, and although this vehicle isn't nearly as good in the Star Wars universe as the Sandcrawler slave one, in my opinion, I decided to put it ahead because it's just a bigger set, so naturally it is going to be better. I guess bigger isn't always better, but it is in this case. UCS Sandcrawler and or slave one would definitely have beaten this, but anyways, this set is great. This minifigure is alright, nothing too special, but I really like the handlebar where you can fly it around like the slave one thing, except also integrated. But so like all the playability, the escape pods, the display, it's just like, I don't think it's a UCS set, but it's pretty much a UCS set to me. It's great. In all honesty though, this is probably going to be the set that I'm going to try to get for Christmas, which would be a convenient time because that's around at the time it's apparently retiring, according to some random website I read. I doubt I'm going to get this set this year, but I'm going to try, and that's why it's on this list, and it is the UCS Millennium Falcon. This set is currently the biggest Lego set ever, and it is amazing, and sad part is if I was to somehow get it this year, I probably wouldn't even build it, and want to get it this year because it's also like the Tantive Force apparently retiring, and when I graduate high school and like move houses, I mean, I don't want to have to like transport this and like break a bunch of pieces, so better to keep it in the box and get it before it retires, before it gets to like as expensive as the older UCS Millennium Falcon. But still a really cool set, and it's all, but I don't know how I would wait all of those years. I don't even know if I would. Maybe I would just not just build it and just not care about moving until it came down to that. But honestly though, moving all the Legos I have and the ones I'm going to get into the future with doing minimal damage to them is just a really scary thing to think about. And by far number 1 is the Death Star, the most current one, and this is probably the best Lego set Lego has ever made ever. I know a lot of people hate this set, but it's mostly because people accuse it of being identical to the last one, but more expensive. But I never got the older one, and I truly believe this one has improved. For starters, this set is just has so many minifigures. It's like, I think 25 if you count the astromechs, and that is a lot. I know there are duplicates, but duplicates matter in Star Wars for like stormtroopers because you need an army of those. And there are so many action features in this set, and as well as iconic scenes like the trash compactor. The only way this set could be more perfect is if they put like detachable or removable panels over the rooms, but that would be a really hard feat to accomplish, and this is just a perfect set, and I cannot wait to get it. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked my top 10. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to get, for which Star Wars sets you want to get this year, and it'd be really interesting to read, new or old, it doesn't matter. And yeah, so this is going to wrap up my video. I will make a video just like this for all non-Star Wars LEGO sets that I want to get this year. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and wash your hands and have a great day.